I know that I have talked about my menagerie of animals that I have. I have 3 dogs, which is pretty norm for, having what type of pet. I have a bearded dragon, a chameleon, and I have 2 tarantulas. I know. So that's kind of like the stepping off point when people are like, what do you mean you have 2? Well, I have 2 girls, and so they are really into the reptiles and all the things. So I figure the tarantulas were a good compromise to not get a snake. So we are trying to stay away from that as much as possible, but they love animals. I love animals, and these are perfect pieces to give to those people in your life or yourself who absolutely adore animals. So we have so many great pieces today to talk about. If you want to get more information, if you push the 3 or 4 dots at the bottom of the screen, that will pull up the gallery. The gallery has all of the items that I'm going to be talking about in the show today, all the finer details, points. That's also where you can add to cart. So be sure that you do that and check that out. Okay, let's start with the piece that I have on my neck. I'm going to get a little closer here. So you can see that it is 3 birds on a vine. And I love this piece. So this piece is blue and white sapphires, and it also has the green, the Tsuvorite. How beautiful is that? So when I was growing up, I had a bird. Actually, it was my dad's. We had a macaw, and she was, I guess, 1.5 feet tall, and she stayed in our living room and had this giant cage. And every morning when she would wake up, no matter how early it was, she would yell for my mom. Every morning you would hear this bird squawking and yelling for my mom to come into the living room because my mom was always cleaning or straightening up or doing something. So our bird, her name was Tipper, loved to have company, and my mom was her person. So for those bird lovers out there, we have this beautiful piece, and you don't necessarily have to have a bird. I love birds just in general, the little decoration pieces, decor, and I always think of my girls, like it'd be like me and then my 2 girls. So these pieces can have so many different meanings. You don't necessarily have to be a bird lover or have birds to wear a bird necklace. It can mean so many different things. I think that's so pretty. It's delicate and it's whimsical too. It's a fun way to, express that love for an animal, or it can have a different meaning, just something special. It could be for, 3 sisters or the family member or 3 friends. I think this is a really sweet gift, and I think it's pretty and it's different. That's what I like about when I'm picking out jewelry pieces, especially gifts. I want it to be unique and different and fun and mean something to that person or myself. So I think that this is a fantastic piece. And again, the price point, you have to check it out in cart because that's amazing. It is on sale right now. So the price point is fantastic. So when you're making your holiday list, it can be birthdays, Christmases, any of those things. These are great items for those animal lovers in your life. Now, most of my pieces today are going to be necklaces. So I do want to talk about the one ring that I have on right now. So this is for the dog lovers that you may know, or for yourself. I personally have 3 dogs, so I am definitely, this is speaking to me for sure. So this is marcasite. And it is stunning. I love that. It's just a delicate, easy piece. And a lot of these pieces too, I think about for those little people in your life. My daughters would love that. They love their dogs. We have a Corgi, an English Mastiff, and then we have a little rescue that she's kind of just a scruffy mess. I thought she was going to be one thing, this tiny purse dog, and then this little baby just kept growing and growing and growing. So our dogs definitely have a special place in our heart. They are additional babies to me. So not only do I have the 2 girls, I have them as well. So they are always going to have a soft spot in your life or in someone else's life. They mean so much. So this is another great gift idea, not just for you or your, your children, your family member, that friend that just loves animals, I think this is perfect. Moving on to, let's see which way I want to go. I think I'm going to go with this because this is fun. This has the other dog in there. So these two necklaces, I'm going to start first with the dog pendant. How beautiful is that? So that is going to be rose gold and white diamond. And look, the dog's just sitting there. It's so precious. I think that's so pretty. And again, I love how it's delicate and it's still fun and whimsical. That definitely is going to represent that, extra little love in your family that you have for your dog. This kind of looks like my little dog that I was saying is my Heinz 57. Her name is Molly Grace, and she is a mix of a whole bunch of different stuff, but I can see her just sitting pretty. This is a great gift idea. Gosh, all of these I'm thinking about for family members. Our whole family is animal crazy. So my daughters, my mother-in-law, my nieces, all of those people in our lives, these are great. So moving down, this is a bird. So this bird is going to have pink and blue sapphires. What a fun, different piece. I love the whimsical aspect. I think this would be great for, that granddaughter or daughter or niece or friend. Just a cute little bird. I love the tone. We know pink is definitely one of the it colors. It's going to remain one of the it colors. But what a fun little piece to really, show someone's personality or something that they, love. Maybe they do have that little bird, but it's a great way to kind of put that out there. But it's also just a fun, unique piece that people are going to notice and be like, oh, what is that? What is that? Because you can't help but see those pink and blue sapphires. But I think my favorite part, look at these little bird legs. I don't know what it is about birds and my daughters, and I see birds running around. If you see the birds and they're running, those little fast legs, I think those are the cutest things ever. And my girls are always like, Mama, look at the little bird running. We saw some yesterday. So bird legs, I think, are fantastic. Totally random, but I love a bird leg. Okay, so I'm going to move bottom up. This is another necklace that I think is so fun. So this is a little chick. This little chick has blue and white sapphires, but look at his little legs. I think that's so cute, but it's so fun. And I love, so not only if you have chicks, but sometimes I call my girls my little chickadees or my chick or hey chicks. This is a great little personality piece to get that person or yourself. Maybe you raise little chicks. So cute. I love that. So this again is a great little piece. And this one, oh my goodness, it is part of the Black Friday deal. That's quite a bit under $100. I think it's so pretty. So let's move up. So this is a black spinel. So we're covering all the varieties of animals, the cats, the dogs, the birds, the chicks, the horses, all those things. So this is a black spinel, a little cat. It has black spinel and white sapphire. And that beautiful chain, but it's so delicate. And I love how they did the collar in the white sapphire, but the glitz there is so pretty. You can see that. I think these are fun. I already know someone that is so special to us that had a little cat. It's since passed, but this would be a fantastic gift for her, just kind of in memory of that special little pet in her life. I love that. So last but not least, we all know that horse-loving little girl or horse person in your life. I have a niece that always has loved horses. She's always wanted a horse, but she had those little, toy horses when she was little, and she would clump those things all through my brother's house, just, riding her horses. And she's still, even though she's gotten older, she's kind of got them stashed away in her room, but she has kept those. That is one of those toys that I don't think she'll ever get rid of, but she is most definitely a horse girl at heart. And something like this is a beautiful way to represent that. So it's the little horse head in the horseshoe of diamonds. And so what's fun about this pendant is that it looks like it'd be stationary, but it does actually slide on the chain, which I like. I like that it moves around like that. But it's a beautiful, delicate piece to really display that love of horses. Maybe you are a rider, or you raise horses, or you just love horses. These are stunning. This is one for sure that I'm drawn to. I think it's just delicate enough. It's still kind of a trendy piece that you could have and just keep forever. All of these are phenomenal gift ideas for any of those animal loving friends in your life. And I think that we've covered most of the basic ones. I know we didn't have the tarantula for me, or, any of the reptiles that I have. I have all kinds of reptiles, but these are beautiful pieces. They're great gift ideas. And I hope that you all check all these out. Check out the pricing because it's phenomenal. Add to cart. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I look forward to hearing what animals that you all have. Be sure to share.